Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Double Take Duo. My name is Lisa, and thanks so much for joining me today. I'm gonna be reacting to Inpatient, Ren, and Chris Webby, Bad Company. So, this is the new music video. Got released literally a day ago because right now is July 16th. So, I'm super excited to check out something new by Ren. It already has over 100,000 views. I know Ren has a very, very loyal fan base, and I personally always love reacting to him because he's one of the artists that has personally been through a lot and also is very open and vulnerable with the audience. And you know, he obviously has a huge platform and he uses it to spread awareness and talks a lot about mental health issues, addictions, all the heavy topics that I feel like a lot of other artists or even people just avoid, you know, because they are very heavy. But Ren is not afraid to dive into it. So, Bad Company, probably gonna be, I don't even know, Inpatient. Maybe. I feel like it's gonna be mental health related. So let's just dive into it and check it out together.
I got that ice cold blood pumping under my skin. Don't know why, but I've been out here causing trouble again. The CEO of the bad company, shutter your windows, lock the damn door, so we coming right in. They say I lost my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together.
Okay, I have to pause and say it's very different from the other songs that I've reacted to because it's not like a rap. I feel like it's more of a almost like pop or hip hop style. Very interesting. Very cool. Yeah, the setting is kind of looks like a mental health facility maybe, and obviously the guy is trying to escape. And another thing that really stood out was like the dark circles under his eyes. He looked pretty sick or just exhausted. I love the elements of dancing. I'm really excited to see what's next.
This molecular level, my head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come and them lightning bolts like that sky, I'm a mess. Got no cleaner as the time passed by. Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. You might ask why, so let me just remind them why they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in the mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
Okay, so it looks like it's a rehab because he's talking about drugs in the song. He said, I got substances I love as much as my family or something along those lines. And wow, that hits hard. I have a lot to say after I finish watching. But I really love it's very contrasting because it's so upbeat, but the lyrics are so heavy. So it's a very contrasting combination.
Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. I carry my way down this open road, rattling bones. And every step I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. This life's been cold, it's all that I've known. Now tell me just what the fuck is beginner's luck, 'cause I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm bad company, but I don't act like I'm supposed to. I've heard they say no misery loves company, but I'm too goddamn anti-social. They say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in the mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
I love that at the end the security guard started dancing with them and eventually just let them run off and pretended like nothing happened. I guess good ending. But yeah, very lovely song. I love that. Pretty different from a lot of the music I've reacted to, because sometimes he raps and sometimes he plays the guitar and sings, but this sounded so upbeat yet still discussed very heavy topics, right? And I wonder if he was talking from his own experience or he was just addressing this issue. But yeah, that rehab did not look nice at all, and they all wanted to run away and not follow the doctor's orders. So yeah, I just was scrolling on TikTok yesterday and I came across this video. It went viral. This girl was talking about her personal experience of being an addict to something very heavy. And I'm currently getting my master's in clinical mental health. So I thought it was going to be very interesting to hear someone's own experience and perspective before I start my internship and actually work with people, right? So I watched the video, was like 10 minutes long maybe. She was talking about the high that you get the first time. You will never be able to get that again. So people get really addicted to that first time high that never happens again. That's why they keep using and they keep taking more and more and more. Body gets addicted from the first time, but you never get that same feeling ever again. And then she talked about overdose and how there is this pill that you can, I guess in the US you can pick it up from a lot of different locations, even for free, that just to carry around with you. If you see someone overdosing, you can give it to the person to kind of like stop them from overdosing. Or she talked about how she was overdosing one time and her boyfriend was with her, did not have that pill. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna have to look it up. But he poured some cold water on her and put some earbuds in and turned on heavy metal. That way the body will still be like stimulated by loud sounds. That way she will not just like fall asleep and pass away. It was a very interesting video, and just hearing someone talk about it. She talked about her veins. When you insert needles into your veins literally get ruined. Like your veins disappear. So then drug addicts have to look for veins in different parts of bodies, like on their feet or legs, and it gave me goosebumps, honestly. It's one thing to learn about it and to read about it in a book, a whole different experience to just hear it from someone firsthand almost, right? So yeah. Anyways, I really enjoy Ren as an artist. I think he's incredible because he's not avoiding any heavy subjects, and he is just one of a very few in today's world that addresses them so openly. And I feel like a lot of his music talks about his own experiences. So just imagine how brave and courageous he has to be to open up and share something so personal with the entire world. And I know he's using it for good because I'm sure it helps a lot of people. But just imagine like putting yourself in his position, like his family's watching, his friends are watching and listening to him, the classmates from high school, ex girlfriends, it's out there publicly open to anyone. So props to him, huge respect. And I hope he keeps advocating for what's important in today's world. And yeah, let me guys know your thoughts about this song, um, your opinions, and maybe some more recommendations if there is any new music. But yeah, if you enjoyed this reaction, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.